guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm Emily and today I'm going to be reviewing this beautiful set in front of me. This is the Spider-Man Daily Bugle Showdown. This is from 2013, so it's a little bit older, but I'm so happy we have it. It's in great shape. There's some things that we have switched out here or there. For example, this plate on the bottom should be light gray instead of dark gray, and it's also missing a little light post, so just keep that in mind. But anyways, this is set number 76005. It comes with 476 pieces, 5 minifigures, and retailed initially for $50 US. It also comes with this cool little helicopter thing, X-Wing, whatever this is, helicarrier. It's kind of cool. And something to note before we go more in depth on this set is that the front of this building looks a bit different than it should. On the front here you see this TV, and it doesn't look like a TV because it's just a black square, but that's because in the original set, like how it's supposed to be built with stickers and all that, there's supposed to be stickers on here and it's just this weird jagged shaped TV, and I don't know what they were thinking. I have never seen a TV that wasn't square or rectangular, so we just put a giant black box there to pretend like it's a TV, maybe just off, I don't know. Also, if you enjoyed this video so far, don't forget to give it a thumbs up and hit subscribe while you're down there. I really appreciate it. All right, let's take a closer look. Okay, so I'm gonna first show you all of the cool details on the outside of the building. There's a lot to see on the outside as well as the inside, as well as a bunch of play features and the minifigures. So yeah, we just need to start somewhere, don't we? So as you see on the top here, it says DBC, and that stands for Daily Bugle Channel because this is based on the TV show rather than any of the movies or the comics. And also you'll see right below that the black TV that we made. We modded it because the stickers just looked really silly and I just didn't think it looked good. My husband didn't think it looked good, so we just left it blank. But let me know in the comments below, what do you think about that? Would you rather see the stickers on it? And then moving down, we just see a bunch of windows there, and they're all covered in stickers, so if you don't like stickers, sorry, there's a bunch of stickers in this set. And then in the front here is just a basic little entrance. It kind of reminds me of like a hospital ER entrance, honestly. Yeah, that's the vibe I'm getting from it. But it says the DBC on there as well, the Daily Bugle Channel, so that's pretty cool. And then when we move it to the side, we see these fire escapes, and that just reminds me of Spider-Man. I feel like that's something he would just be climbing up and down, you know, in any Spider-Man movie or TV show ever. Plus it's New York, so it's very fitting. And then looking at the other side, we do have this little white web piece here, and I put Spider-Man on it just for now. You can put him pretty much anywhere on this set, actually. There's a bunch of these snot pieces, so you can pretty much stick him anywhere because he's Spider-Man, he's kind of sticky, you know. I feel like it makes sense having him just hanging off of the building literally anywhere, so it's kind of nice that they did include that. We have these studs here, on top there. Alright, so now let's take a look inside because there's a lot to see here except on the first floor. So on the first floor down here, we get a plant. That's cool. Like, yay, Spider-Man, right? We get a plant. Yeah, there's really nothing down there to see. It kind of reminds me of any New York building, you know, just like a nice little lobby entryway kind of thing. But yeah, that's pretty underwhelming. Moving on now to the second story where things actually happen. This appears to be the editing room where they're looking for clues on Spider-Man. We have a 2x2 sticker in here that says the true identity of Spider-Man, and half of it has the Spider-Man face, and then half of it has a normal face. So that's kind of neat, as well as that other sticker there with different sightings of Spider-Man. It does say the cake list. I'm not sure what that means. I don't know if that's like a newspaper thing. That's new to me, but yeah, I mean, it's a really cool looking sticker. I'm happy they included it. And then just to the left of it, we have a camera with some newspaper, and it just says the Lego News. So it's just like one of the basic newspapers they include in a lot of sets, but again, it's nice having those little details. We also get this little chair where I guess Spider-Man gets to hang out and look for clues about himself, so that's kind of fun. As for the play features on the second level, we see this little red knob thing, and this actually knocks out this window when you push it, so I'm just going to push it real quick. Oh yeah, there we go. Pretty cool, pretty fun. Like, it's a nice little play feature. It's nothing too crazy, but I kind of like it. Let's move on up now to the third story where we have J. Jonah Jameson in his office, and he's just sitting there being mad at Spider-Man, probably. That's all he ever does. And super random fun fact, actually, is in the comics, J. Jonah Jameson's father gets with Aunt May, and they get married. So then at some point in this whole Spider-Man universe, J. Jonah Jameson and Spider-Man are stepbrothers. So that's weird. It makes for some pretty weird dinner conversations. Anyways, on his desk we have this nice little 2x1 printed piece of a keyboard, and I haven't seen this piece before. I think it's really neat, and I hope that they make more of these in the future. And now moving up to the roof, we have just a bunch of play features up here. There's nothing else really to see except play features, so let's check it out. Over here, this red little knob here actually attaches to the Daily Bugle sign, so you can just knock that thing off, which is kind of cool. Oh, there we go. We also have a trap door on top, which I just love. So I'm going to put Spider-Man up there just so you guys can see, because I just think it's hilarious. I like it. So Spider-Man's laying on top, and now we're just going to pull on this little red knob here and surprise J. Jonah Jameson with Spider-Man. Oops. That's pretty cool though. It's just like such a fun little play feature. I really like it. However, my favorite play feature in this thing is the ability to just like knock Spider-Man off the edge of the building for some reason. It's just like a really funny, kind of brutal play feature. So you attach him to this white string here, this web, I guess it is, and just kind of secure him there. And then on the other side here, we have this little red knob that you just push, and that's how that happens. It's just really funny. All right, let's move on to the minifigures now. Again, there's 5 in total, and we're gonna start with Beetle. This is a really cool figure. I really like the wings on him, as well as that torso printing. The head printing also looks pretty neat, and there's really not much else to say. Something kind of cool though, in the TV show, he was a bounty hunter chasing Spider-Man around, but he wasn't really too well known in the comics. Moving on now to Dr. Doom. He was one of the biggest rivals in Marvel, and he's the main enemy of the Fantastic Four. Unfortunately, this minifigure looks so silly. He looks like a total goofball. Now let's take a closer look at Nova. The torso printing on him looks really nice. I like that stark contrast between the yellow and the blue there. And then those red pieces on the bottom indicate his like flying around. So that's kind of neat that they included that. And when we take off his helmet, he actually has 2 different face printings. He has that visor there, and then his mouth closed, looking kind of grumpy. And then on the backside, he has the same visor on with his mouth open, looking grumpy. And now here we have J. Jonah Jameson. He's wearing a pretty cool suit. There's really nothing too crazy about it. He has the red tie, the white button-down shirt with a belt. His face printing is pretty fun though. Here he's grumpy with his mouth closed, and on the back he's grumpy with his mouth open. And finally, our 5th minifigure here, we have Spider-Man, who of course comes in a Daily Bugle set. Everyone was so excited when this set came out back in 2013 because we didn't get a Spider-Man since the Tobey Maguire movies, so it had definitely been a while. However, I am not too thrilled with this minifigure. I just think he looks silly. He looks like he's wearing PJs. There's no printing on the bottom, so it just looks like blue sweatpants or blue jeans, and then the top just looks like a PJ shirt. There's printing on there with like muscles, kind of, but I just think it looks kind of silly. This is my least favorite Spider-Man that we own. If there's a worse Spider-Man out there, please leave me a comment below and let me know because I would love to see. Moving on now to the other builds that are included in this set besides the main Daily Bugle building. Here is a dumpster for some reason, and this actually does come with a play feature where you can kind of put Spider-Man in here and then just shoot him out like that by pressing the back there. So that's kind of like a weird little play feature, but I like it. It also comes with this cool little helicarrier, helicopter, X-Wing, whatever this is, which is kind of nice. It does have stickers on either side, and it's a pretty decent build. The top of it does open up, so you could put someone in there, probably one of the villains in this set, as well as this claw on the side where you could fly J. Jonah Jameson off. I don't know, one of the bad guys might kidnap him, something like that. Kind of cool. All right, everyone. Well, thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to smash that like button and hit subscribe while you're down there. I would really appreciate it. Thanks again for watching, and I'll see you next time.